Do you stink with your wedges? Do you hit fat, then hit thin, and have no idea what's going on? Learning to use the low point and controlling where that interaction with the turf is critical for your wedge game. Here's how we're going to do it. Okay, so I got a tee underneath there, ball sitting off the turf, well above the grass. And what I want you to learn how to do is I want you to learn how to hit an effective pitch, the distance you want, off of the tee. Now what happens here is if I can learn how to control where the bottom of my club is, I can learn to control it off of no matter what the lie. If we have heavy rough, we have tight, barren dirt, mud, whatever, we can control the ball and the trajectory of the ball's flight by controlling the low point in the golf swing. So by teeing it up off the ground, we have to bring the low point up a little bit to control the interaction with the turf. Otherwise, if I go down chasing after it, the ball will launch up high on the face and go nowhere. And so your goal becomes, can I hit like, let's say a 20-yard pitch that's not thin, that's not high on the face, and learn how to manage the bottom of the golf club at different heights. That was a little better. And so now, let's say I want to get even crazier with it, right? Because we're here to learn to control our golf club. Let's tee it up crazy high, right? And I would say, Coach, well, I'll never use that. If you've ever played in 4-inch deep rough, this is a complete possibility. The rough could be laying down. You could be sitting up nice and on top of it. You'd be sitting up on nice, fluffy Bermuda rough, right? And it just sits up there nice and crisp, and you're like, oh, I'm chomping at the bit. And then you give it the old ball still on the ground. Didn't move because you didn't manage the low point. So if I tee it way high and I want to hit that same 20-yard pitch, I still have to maintain the low point without chilling right underneath the golf club. And then as I get better, I can lower it maybe or raise it, doesn't matter, whatever your cause is. If you're a guy that gets underneath it, pull the tee way up. If you're a guy that thins it, get it down there a little bit. And now it's teed up just a little bit above the grass. Again, same thing, managing low point, nice and effectively, another decent pitch. Got the tee to come out of the ground. Now, which has nothing to do with anything, but now I'm back on the turf. I've learned how to hit it 3 inches above the ground. I've learned to hit it 1 inch above the ground, a 1/2 inch above the ground. And now I set it up on the turf, and I don't want to take a divot with my pitch shots. And I want to take a nice effective stroke. So if you struggle with low point, play with different tee heights and learn to control your wedge height with a tee so that you're not nervous when you get on these tight, thin lies or the big fluffy rough and you always go underneath it. You've learned how to control the club faces, whereas how high or how low it is in your golf swing. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. Let's make you a better player this year.